Let's change the conversation. What does that mean? And how can that help when it comes to manifesting exactly what we want? And that is what I'm going to be talking to you about today. Before I do, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button down there and the bell icon that will notify you of when I'm posting, which is generally every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Okay, so let's change the conversation. What do I mean by that? And how will that help me get my manifestations? Before I go into that, I just want to share a quote from Neville Goddard. So Neville says, your whole vast world is your inner conversation pushed out. And what this means is what you speak about internally, you attract externally. So let's change the conversation is changing your inner talk to push out to the outer world to attract what it is that you actually want in your life. Now, the let's change the conversation used to show up all the time when I was in sales in the corporate world. And basically what we were told to do is, change the conversation that you're having with a customer. Just change it. If what you're doing isn't working, like the definition of insanity, you can repeat the same act, but you're going to get the same outcome. So change the conversation, do something different, think out of the box. What is it that you can do to actually secure a new sale from a customer? So that's what it is, changing the conversation. It is no different when it comes to manifesting. So when we want to manifest, we want to change. When we want to manifest something, we want to think about how we are choosing to manifest. What internal words are we using to manifest what it is that we want? So that is basically what I'm going to be talking about. So when we think about, there's two kind of different ways that we can look at this. So if your manifestations aren't showing up at all, and you've been dedicated on doing your intentions and working on your kind of affirmations and building your self-esteem, and nothing is showing up, and you've been doing them dedicated persistently, even for 2 weeks, then I would suggest that you write down exactly what it is that you want. What is it that you want? Put pen to paper, exactly what it is. Be as specific as you possibly can. Once you've done that, then I would then suggest writing down exactly what your inner thought is, on your inner conversation that you've been having is. Do they align? Is there a disconnect? Can you see something that's out of balance with what it is that you want and what your mindset is doing, what your inner conversation is? Now, if that inner conversation is basically contradicting the desire, then you haven't learned to let go. And so what you need to do, and letting go is basically not having contradictory thought about the thing that you want. So what you need to look at, or what I would suggest you look at, is where that negative thought and assumption has come from. Once you can understand that and you know exactly what it is, then just revise it. So as an example, I used to think that, say for example, I want to receive £10,000. I would like to receive a lump sum of £10,000. Who doesn't? So I intend to receive a lump sum of £10,000, and it's not showing up. And I then look at what my belief is about money. What is my inner conversation? And my inner conversation used to be, stuff like that would never happen. Money doesn't just come into my life easily and effortlessly, because you have to work really, 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 really hard for money, because that's what my dad did. He worked really, 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 really hard for money. So I then went into a process of working really, really, really hard for money. And it wasn't until I was able to let go of that limiting belief that money started flowing more easily into my life. So if I say now, I intend to receive a lump sum of £10,000, that's it. It's not who, where, so it's not kind of how that comes into my life, but I intend to receive a lump sum of £10,000. I no longer have a negative belief that that isn't possible. And I can just keep saying that to myself and just let it go. And I will let you know if I do receive a lump sum of £10,000. So that's basically what I mean. That's kind of the first thing to look at if what you're trying to manifest isn't showing up. Number two, what if you are manifesting and things are showing up, but not in the way that you want them to? That basically means that you've gone probably too general with your intentions or what it is you're actually asking, and you're needing to look at being more specific. And I'm going to give you a couple of examples. The first one is flowers. I have been asking to receive a bouquet of flowers. I love flowers, and I thought to myself, gosh, I can't remember the last time I received a bouquet of flowers at my door as a surprise. And I was specific on the flowers that I wanted, which were some white roses. And I also wanted to have them with come with a love note. So in my mind, I was thinking it was going to be a courier delivering them. And, you know, me kind of getting the flowers and a love note with it. But what I was actually writing down was, I intend to receive a bouquet of white roses at my door with a love note. That was it. So I wasn't specific about the courier. I wasn't specific about who they were going to come from. And I wasn't specific about the love note. So on my birthday, one of my amazing friends showed up, female friends showed up at my door with white roses and a birthday card with the word love in it. So that for me was my love note. And it just made me laugh because I thought, I need to be more specific. So the next time I started, I actually haven't asked again, but if I wanted to ask for flowers again, I would, and from a specific person and how they wanted to show up, I would be more specific. It would be, I intend to have a courier or florist deliver some white roses to my door with a love note from Joe Blogs, specifically saying, I miss you, or something like that. So you see how we can be general and things will show up, but we can actually hone in on it a bit more and become more specific. And it's something very similar happened with regards to some clothes that I wanted as well. And I was asking for a discount from this particular shop that I love shopping in. And I was like, no, I'm not going to buy anything until it goes 50%. I'm not going to buy anything until they put a sale on for 50%. I didn't say everything. I just said a sale on for 50%. Lo and behold, about a week or so later, there was a sale on for 50%. Everything that I wanted was not in the sale. So I then had to go back and revise my intention. I intend for the clothes that I want from this shop to all be reduced to 50%, and gave it a week and they were all in the sale too. So there you go. I also had a very, very funny, I had a visualization of an outfit that I wanted to wear and these specific boots that I wanted. And I was umming and ahhing, I knew I wanted them, but they were expensive. And I was umming and ahhing, and I don't know whether I should, I don't know whether I should. Anyway, I decided by the time I'd made the decision, they'd actually gone slightly in sale online. And I was like, right, give me one more night and I'm going to buy them. So the next day I go online and they've gone. They've absolutely disappeared. These were green boots in a size 4. I couldn't believe it. I was like, no, but I visualized myself in this and this is what I'm going to be wearing to this event. When we went, that was the days when we went to events, and this is what I want to wear. And I want to wear these boots. And I phoned at the store in my hometown and I said to them, oh my God, these boots, they've been online for like months and now they're not. What's happened? They're like, oh yeah, we've sold out of them. I was like, please see if there's any other shop that has them. So she was hunting around and she went, oh, there is one shop. It's in New York. She said, but there's another shop as well. Hang on a second. She went, oh, we've got them in the size 4, in the color green. And they're the only ones we have. A lady bought them in the day before. She'd returned them. She didn't want them. So that is all about dedication, being persistent and not giving up, and not letting the reality of the situation take hold of you. So again, when things are, you think the impossible, it's impossible to get what you want. I'm just proof that, you know, with a pair of boots, I got the last pair in the color, in a size 4, in my hometown, and this is the global shopping, a shop, global clothes shop. Persistence is key. Don't let what isn't showing up or any obstacles stop you from believing that you can still have what you want. Never let that. Keep that as a learn. So I could have just let it go and just not looked at and just thought, oh, I've lost my chance. No, I wanted those boots. They were mine. I had my name on it. And clearly they did, because they were the last pair in England. So, you know, keep persistent, being dedicated. If something isn't working, go back to what I've said. Think about what you're asking for. Think about what you want and how you're asking for it. Change the conversation internally, write things down, find out whether you've got any blocks or not. All of this really does work. I guarantee it. And I will guarantee to you that if I've intended £10,000 to come to me, you'll be the first to know. So I really hope that's helped. If you need any help with regards to manifesting, law of attraction work, then please don't hesitate to get in touch. Again, I do offer a 30-minute complimentary consultation for all of my clients. So it would be great to hear from you. So take care. Hope that's helped, and I'll see you soon.